Hey guys, welcome to Raj Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing? And feels good to be back on the road the last 2 days from Monday and Tuesday. We had a killer Monday, up almost $150,000. So a terrific Monday, which is obviously any day you're up is a terrific day. And then yesterday, what a day! We were up like $4,000, and unfortunately, you're not going to believe this. In our first day in a while, in a long time, we're down today $7,800. So that's almost like a win. That's almost like being up when you're only down $7,000 with our account. So very minor movement. Lots going on. We'll talk about it. And the Raja pulled the trigger and got us into that Crtx, and I've been actually making a little money. I've been trading in and out of it, buying and selling. I wish I could have got more when it was higher. We'll talk about it, and I did some research on it over the weekend. That's why I jumped in it on Monday, and then when I did start buying it, it dropped a lot. I definitely don't think I should have a crazy large position on it. I already have a large position, but it is very hard to move in large quantity. I can tell you that. Like if you try and buy 200 contracts, this thing moves 20 cents. This thing goes up $3, or the stock goes up and the put goes up with it. It goes down $3 and the put goes down, which makes no sense. I mean, it's crazy the way it moves. Very low volatility. High volatility, low volume. So it's been crazy, but we'll talk about it. Show you guys what I've been doing and stuff. But the good news is we are almost back to 6 million. Well, actually, we'll be back to 5.5 million because we still have that other 500,000, which I actually at some point need to just get moved over. That'll probably help make things a little bit less confusing for some who don't always catch us. But hopefully we can. My goal was by Friday to be up 500,000, back up 10% for the year. So, we just, like I said, we've had a tremendous comeback. Lucid has been doing terrific for us. Even today it was above $25. It started running and then kind of sold off at the end of the day. I did reduce our position. We had 3,000 contracts. I did buy back 1,000 of them at 30 cents. I may sell another 1,000 of them tomorrow. If it goes up to 40, 50 cents, I may pull the trigger on it. That's where we got stung that last time when I was selling them on Friday for like 12 cents and it dropped, 80 cents. But we've made all that money back, and everything's working out, and also in the rollover. No reason to roll over yet because there's still 34-cent premium and the stock is still 24 cents. So, this is almost 60 cents. I'm better off to let the stock go to 23.60 if I need to, and 23.40, and then next week's premium is going to be $1.25. We're going to pick up a lot more money than if I do it today for the 50 cents. So right now I could get 50 cents or so. I'd rather just roll the dice. If this thing runs, then these will be worthless, and we have another 69,000, and we'll be at our $6 million in the account. Otherwise, we'll like I said, we'll just kind of let it play. But these Crtx, it is crazy. Like I said, today it went down a nickel. I sold some more today off at like $5, $5.10. Of course, all my Patreon members, big shout out to you guys. You get all my trades in real time. Even when I'm on the road and don't have a live show, you get all the information. But like I said, it's been a great comeback. It's been a great couple of weeks, and very happy. And I promised you guys to come back, and I said we're going to finish this year strong. I just got to stay focused. Sometimes sometimes I like to do a little gambling, and just got to stay focused. I've seen some opportunities, but I've held strong to my guns and stuck to it. S&P futures down a little bit after hours, not by much, very small. Today, Nasdaq was down, but the Dow today back up to record highs, closed at 35,600, a new record high, and the S&P 500, we're getting right up there with it. Tesla posts record revenue and profits in the third quarter. I don't know if he still has Bitcoin or not, or where he stands on that. But they were actually down a little bit after hours, so I was surprised. Down now about 7 points, 8 points, but they've run up, in the last week or 2 weeks. Tesla has just been on fire. There's Lucid up a little bit after hours. But yeah, Tesla has just ran this last, if we look at the 1 month chart on Tesla, this thing, from 750 basically to, 100 points. So, 15% movement. So definitely a huge movement. I still think it's way, even with the current earnings and everything, it's still 456 times P/E. So, still an insane number. But maybe it's the Bitcoin play. Who knows? Bitcoin, all-time new high today, touched $67,000. The big news on Bitcoin and why it's running so much is because of these Bitcoin ETFs and everything that are coming out. So I'm not sure. I haven't studied those a lot or looked at them too much. I saw them and stuff and how to play those, but that's the main reason Bitcoin is moving so much. Our Coinbase account is it hasn't really done much. We had a couple of them come back a little bit. We have a lot of Cardano, which hasn't really come back. Like I said, if that one goes back to the $283, we'll be at some new highs in here. Stellar, we're still down $1,000. It's was up 4% today. Also XYO, we're down 1,600 on that one, but it's up a little bit. So everything's up today. Can't complain. But that's everything that we're playing there. But yeah, Ethereum, all these, they're all just running like crazy. This whole, it's the same thing. Everyone said 100,000 by the end of the year. I do not believe it'll to be 100,000 by the end of the year. If I believed it to be 100,000 by the end of the year, I would liquidate this $5 million and just buy Bitcoin. It's not going to do it. Be careful. As fast as this went up last time to 60,000 was as fast as it went to 30,000, as fast as it went to 40,000. And a lot of people panic, and it's kind of like with the stocks. There are some stocks that we held a little bit too long. You have to be careful with those. So we all want to believe that everything's going to come back. It's just like a slot machine. We all want to believe if we put enough money in a slot machine, it's going to, at some time, pay us. And it probably would, but you just don't know when, and you just don't know how much it's going to take to do it. So you have to be careful with some of that stuff, but like I said, I'm sticking to our guns, sticking to what works, and trying to stay away from the meme stocks. Like I said, we're just going to focus. It's not that sexy. It's not that exciting. But God, if we can finish the year a couple $1 million up, not bad. We're going to beat. I got three goals. Three goals. Finish the year up. Number one, we got to make money. Number two, outperform the Dow, the NASDAQ, and the S&P 500, which I think we can do. We got our work cut out for us still. We're not there yet, and hopefully they don't skyrocket too much on us. But let's outperform those, and let's beat Kathy Wood, because as long as we beat Kathy Wood, then I got to be the greatest trader out there now, right? No, I'm just kidding. So she had tremendous success, and she's coming back. Take a look at GameStop really quick. That one also has been up and down. If you look at the last month, it's interesting, but going nowhere. Let's see how Kathy Wood is doing today. She's probably with Tesla. Well, she could actually drop tomorrow. Tesla's down 8-10 points, but she's made a comeback. As you can see in the last month, she's been getting there, but still year to date has been a rough one from her highs of 156. Even at the beginning of the year, she started the year at 140s. So. So the good news is we are outperforming Kathy right now. At one point, we were almost tied with her a couple of weeks ago, but we've made a comeback. Also, guys, AMC, I went and saw that James Bond movie. That was exciting, but I still think this one with the huge losses, this is obviously the winter season a little bit better, but still way down and stuff. Crtx. So, of course, somebody on the show mentioned it to me, and this is why I looked at it. I still can't believe the premium. So I did a research on it. Got to the bottom of it to figure out what's all going on with this thing, and I can tell you guys, I actually think it has very low volume. The average volume is about 300,000 shares a day. That's what it did today. And, if you look at the chart, even if you look at the 1 year chart, okay, from January, the first day of this year, this thing hasn't been under $26.60 in the last year, I should say. So in the last year, this hasn't gone under $26.66. Okay, it's been as high as 121. If you look at it, I mean, it's been up here a little, came down, and then started taking off, in August. They've got some Alzheimer's stuff, and they're doing a clinical research. I think they're in the third phase. They're supposed to put out something in the November 10th or 12th. The options would expire November 19th. That's why they're pricey. I think I'm doing the $20 ones. They were $6 when I started, and now they're $5. If it goes above 5, I'll probably keep writing 100, 200 more contracts a day, and just keep getting more unless it drops like 10 points in a day again. If the stock runs some more, these come down. I may even, if this was to go to $4, I may close the position and say, you know what, we made $80,000 tomorrow, and God bless it. I can't see this thing. And they have other drugs they're working on. I mean, obviously they have one big drug they're working on. But if you look at this stock, and even like the lows, company doesn't make any money. This company's worth $1.7 billion. This isn't an insider trading scam. This isn't a company that moves 3 shares a day and could tank. It's very interesting why the volatility, like I said, I understand the volatility around like the 50. This thing could easily drop 20 points. I'm not saying it could hit 30. You could maybe even 25. But I mean, at the $20, this thing has to go to, for me to lose money, it'd have to be below $15. And even if it went to $15 and we got it put to us, we could probably write the 15s for next month for $5. So, I mean, unless, I just don't see this company in the next 3 weeks being worth $1.7 billion today. I mean, a week ago it was worth $2 billion, I guess, when it was up 10 more points on Monday, or Friday. This company is worth $1.7 billion. They have money in the bank. They've been doing a lot of research, a lot of work. I just can't see this company being zero in 3 weeks. So yes, it's a gamble. It's probably a high risk, and that's why I'm being very disciplined. Every day I've been buying a couple of hundred. Of course, my Patreon members know exactly what I'm doing, and I've already made some money. I have a little bit more money here, and like I said, if this thing ran 10 points tomorrow and this went to $4, I may close this position and say, we made a quick 80 grand. I'm happy. I may let it ride more and say, God, it's going up. Why panic? But I like I said, I think it's so far away, and the profitability here, like I said, takes us down to $15, to break even. I don't see the. I mean, like I said, everything has a risk, but the premium's insane. The hardest part is getting out of the is buying options in bulk and selling them to close them out. But I'm able to get fills off 100, 200 at a time pretty quickly, or depending on the movement there. So I'm making money on it. I'm getting the things. I wouldn't want to have 3,000 of this. The only way. The other thing you have to remember on option expiration day. If we ride this thing out and it's above $20 in 3.5 weeks to go. If it's on the 19th, if it's above $20, I have $392,000. I keep it all. It doesn't. I don't have to close it. I don't have to close it for a nickel, a quarter, a dollar. Unless it started getting really close. So. I think it's pretty safe. Like I said, you always got to be careful when you're making these big bets and stuff. But from everything I can see on this one, I like it. I think it's good. So looks good. Justin says, not bad day considering. Keep going. Thank you so much. Ren slots. I watched those options today. They didn't move. It was crazy, the movement on it. I watched those options today. They didn't move. It was crazy. It's like I said, all these have been crazy and stuff. The way markets are moving and premiums. Even like Apple. Apple's been sneaking back up there. If you guys have been watching Apple, almost back, 100.5, near its, coming into its highs. But the premiums are just horrible for a stock that's moving $1 or $2 a day. Make money. Stock market is worse than the Dragon Cash game you played last night. So, I don't know. It'd be tough. I've got, I've had 2 great times on Dragon Cash, and I've had just 2 horrible. Like, the first days, I'm killing it in the casinos. I almost need to just go to the casino for 1 day and take the second day off. So, Steven says, ouch, big red day. Stop. It's only $7 grand. That's like a win. Mitchell Pilot, yeehaw. I had a lot of fun watching your slot play last night. The Dragon Cash was crazy tight. It was. After we did play, I did it for 5,000 and a few other ones. People who follow me on Snapchat, srich10195, probably saw some of those snaps, but still overall was down on it. Will PG continue up? I don't know. Probably have to ask Swami. He would know better than me. But, I think the biggest problem with a lot of these companies, and, this one's, also near its highs. But like I said, this one doesn't move a lot. This is a dividend play. If you look at it for the last year, it's obviously been down a little bit. But this is like, Pfizer. These are all dividend plays, and they give most of their money back that they make to the shareholders. So I don't think it's going to go up tremendously high or much more from where it is. But if you do watch a lot of these, you have to be, like I said, the dividend ones, you just, you're planning for the dividends. So, and they're a lot more secure. But supply chain issues are a big problem. I just got word today. So Hennessy is back out. They have a boat sitting somewhere outside of New Jersey, but there's nobody to unload it. You're hearing all these stories about people leaving semi-containers in the middle of neighborhoods to try to, I don't know. They can't even unload stuff. Red Bull now, the yellow and blue cans we can't get at my places. Those are out, and that has to come from Austria or wherever. It's disasterful. At my one location, we have chicken wings and stuff and burgers. We serve on black and red checker red and white checkered paper. I went in the other day. It was on white paper, like a deli paper. I was like, it just looked so unappetizing. I mean, the food looked terrific, but when you have something on a nice, colorful checkered board, it looks a lot more appetizing than just like white, paper. It's the same, same thing, just the way it looks. And they were out of that, so I did find some of that on Amazon. I just bought it. Steak knives, out of steak knives. You can't even get steak knives right now. So we had to buy some different knives. So now all our silverware is mismatched for people to use for steak knife. I mean, this is a real problem. It's a really, really big problem that needs to be addressed. Red slots. I've been holding a Pinterest since it was under $20 back in the crash. Almost sold it this morning. 2 minutes later, it was at $9. Oh my god. Pinterest. I'm surprised that it's actually not doing better because But I think it's just there's better stuff that's overtaken it. I think there's just other stuff that has overtaken Pinterest, but 20, 2 minutes later it was at $9. I'm not sure what you're looking at. What was $9? I'm confused. I mean, Pinterest is way off its highs, but it's not $9 today, so I'm not sure. If you own it at 20, you're doing great at 62. But definitely up today. But yeah, Pinterest has been all over the place, and I think it's like I said, it's slowing down and deliverabilities and stuff like that. But yeah, not sure about the $9, or you have to explain that one a little bit better for me. KSZ, I'm selling the $25 puts for the week and next. What do you think? $25 puts on what? If you're talking about Crtx, I'm selling for this week. I didn't even think they had weeklies unless that's new. I didn't see that. Did they start? If they added the weeklies for this week? God, yes, I don't think it's going to go to $25 tomorrow. But yeah, look at the option chain. Let's see what we got here. I did not see that. That would be new to me. Yeah, I don't know what stock you're talking about, buddy. But yeah, Crtx is only every 30 days. But like I said, when you look at these puts to open it, I mean, this is just insane. I'd love to nail them at the 40. If you went and did the 20, I think, like I said, has lower risk. But I mean, even the 30 at $10, sell 1,000 of those for $1 million. You're making yourself 300,000 over the next 3 weeks if as it comes down. I don't know. It's really unusual that you see something that volatile, in it and stuff. So definitely interesting there. Who knows? John Jasper Wish back in a meme wave holding 550 October 9 goes further upside tomorrow. I was looking at that one the other day. It was $5 I saw. A lot of those meme ones, they up and down, up and down. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to be strongly disciplined and stay away from this garbage. And, for right now, I have one goal with 3 things I have to accomplish before the end of the year. I'm going to make sure I accomplish them all. So, let's see what else you guys got. Thank you guys for all the hashtag Rajas. Tracy D, hey, make money at the Foxwoods event. You just have to buy tickets. Go to the Facebook page and click events. Has all the info for Foxwoods. I will be there too. And that's right, guys. Big Jackpot. We are coming to Foxwoods. We're having the Big Jackpot Holiday Bash at Foxwoods. And the week after, we have a cruise coming up. So lots of stuff. John said, Pins had a PayPal rumor buyout went up 9 on this. Oh, okay. Oh, went up 9 today. Yeah, who knows? I don't know why PayPal would need them. So, but all these companies are doing stuff. Sanders Slots. How about Facebook changing their name? I think unless they're just going to add something like Facebook Universe, Facebook Connect, Facebook World, I just don't see them scrapping the Facebook name, especially with all the turmoil right now. Why don't you get through the turmoil and then change your name? I don't know what changing, Facebook World. I don't know. Definitely. seems like a weird time to do it, but I don't know. When you have more money than God, like Zuckerberg, I guess you just do weird things. Look at, I guess Zuckerberg, he's into the, augmented reality, and, all the other billionaires are trying to, reach the moon. So, Steven, what are your thoughts about MGM buying the Cosmo? Do you think it will affect your relationship with the property? So, a couple of things. I actually have a really good relationship with the Cosmo. I mean, with, and MGM. I can film at their locations and stuff also. So, I'm not worried about that. I think the only thing that could affect, they're still going to make us the same free, MGM will give me the same free play and do that. The only thing is the bonus program, how it works. MGM points are not as valuable as Cosmo points. So that would be something that would definitely affect me. And that's one reason I like the Cosmos, because their points are a lot better. But as far as overall property, they're not going to shut restaurants down. My host isn't going anywhere. They need him, they can't, you can't find any help. So it's not like they're going to come in and fire everyone, and replace them with robots. I qualify. I can go to any property pretty much, and VIP, get butler service, suites, penthouses. So I don't think it's really going to affect me at all. I don't think they're going to change. Honestly, if anything, it actually helps me, because I don't rank as high at MGM right now, because I don't really play at any of their properties that often. So I'm not on. I was a NOR member for many years, which is their private invite, black card. I haven't been, because, like I said, I just don't go there a lot. So now I'll become a NOR member again. Now I'll have access to more shows, concerts all over the country, instead of, my host at Cosmo. Obviously, they'll buy me tickets to any show I want to go to, at MGM or fights. But I really don't think it's going to hurt us. The only thing that could hurt us would be the cashback rewards on your slot points. James, Las Vegas Sands, LVS down. Is it worth buying the dips in LVS? Do you play slots at that casino? I definitely don't play any slots at their casinos. It's probably in Las Vegas Sands. They have a huge position overseas in Macau, and so that's why that one's been hurt. Macau is still suffering really bad. So, definitely have to. I don't know how COVID is, and the Chinese government and shutdowns, but that's been the biggest thing, I think, plaguing Las Vegas Sands. So just be careful with that one. I think there's other. If you want to play a casino stock, I'd go play like Monarch or some of these other local ones that are doing really well, or have sports betting and other stuff that's going to make those pop a lot faster. Ancient TBK, Google changed their name to Alphabet. So they did change their name, but when they basically just put a new name above the company name. So is Facebook still going to be Facebook? Is Instagram still going to be Instagram? They talked about Instagram by Facebook. Is what's the chat one they have? Not Manny. So I don't know. Are they going to come up with Zuckerberg World, and we own Facebook, Instagram, and all this? I don't know. To me, that's really not a name change. I guess it's not a product name change. To me, the product is Facebook. We all know the Facebook. To me, Google, I don't go, hey, go to the Alphabet browser by Google. You go, hey, can you Google that for me? So yeah, they did change their corporate name, but so that is my guess. But who knows? Who knows what they'll be doing? Sanders, I want a penthouse at the Cosmo once. LOL. I've been a good Santa. Last time, what do you mean? You had a penthouse last time. I gave you all my toiletries and everything for free. I said, just clear out the whole bathroom with these nice toiletries. I gave Sandra the nice 3-ply toilet paper to take home so he could just rub out all the trolls that he finds everywhere. No, you guys always going to say something else naughty there. Rub out something else. No, the penthouses are nice, but the one thing I do like about the Cosmo is it's smaller. So that's good and bad. Smaller casino floor, smaller casino. But you don't have to walk. I used to hate staying at Bally's or some of those, or even like Caesars. I like Caesars, and I love like Joe's Stone Crab's there and Nobu. But it's a long walk. I love the Cosmo. You go to the Cosmo. I can be on a slot machine and be in my room in less than 3 minutes. 5 minutes max. If you're at Caesar's Palace and you're in the back, areas, it could be a 15-minute walk to your room, or even Bally's, which is an older one. By the time you go up the elevators, all the way down those halls, it's a long haul, especially late at night, So that's one of the reasons I do like the Cosmo. And like I said, I like my host, and I think they've done a great job. They've taken good care of me over the years, and I can't complain. So. But hey guys, this is Raja Makes Money. I hope you guys all have been doing good in the markets this week. It's good to be back, and we got 2 more days left this week. Can we get our account back over up to $500,000, 10% gain for the year? Get us back on track and keep our goals going. Hopefully we can do it. And best of luck to you guys in the markets tomorrow and the rest of the week. But this is Raja Makes Money. You guys are the money makers. If you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, click that follow button, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care and have a great rest of your